Hey, so it's a happy 4th of July here at the Marr Studios, because I got a guy on the line we haven't seen in way too long, man, and that's Ryan Patrick from Otherwise. Ryan, welcome to the show.
What's up? What's happening, Marr? What's going on? Good to be back talking to you guys.
Yeah, man, we miss you guys a lot. And first of all, man, happy 4th of July, and thanks for doing us on a holiday. How you spending the 4th?
I'm just going to get together with some friends and, do the good old American celebration of fireworks in the air, have some drinks, have a good time,
We're super excited to see that a new single's out now in about 4 days. So tell us a little bit about the single and what we can expect it to sound like.
Yeah, okay, well, the the moon, and of course it is an ode to the great Pink Floyd, but at the same time it is also that part in our careers where we're also searching still and trying to find peace through all the darkness that we seem to face in our lives. It's kind of like a running theme in my brother and I's band with finding hope and light through all the darkness and all of the evil that is out there in the world. And it's hard hitting, catchy rock. I love playing the song. We've played it twice now live, and it's been very well received. Surprisingly, considering no one's heard it before, people are already singing the chorus by the end of the song, and that's a real good sign. So I think it definitely represents the album as a whole, Peace at All Costs, very well. It's strong material for sure. We're excited about it and confident about it.
It's really interesting, the Pink Floyd reference. I didn't actually pick that up right away, so I'm glad you said that. I didn't know you guys, had that kind of inspiration behind you. Has their music meant a lot to you guys?
Of course, we are huge fans of it. It doesn't necessarily come across in our style of music. With I guess the subject matter of the song, and it just it's funny I bring that up because people ask, oh, Dark Side of the Moon, are you guys referencing Pink Floyd? And I'm like, not really, but in a sense yes, because it's like, of course, like we are of course inspired by them as artists and musicians, so it's only fair to give respect where it's due.
Now, I saw you post just a day ago that you were shooting up in the Hollywood Hills. Now, tell us about what you were shooting up there.
Oh, yeah, we did a photo shoot out there for the album, actually. We have some new press shots and band shots coming together, Got to stay updated, got to keep the look fresh, and we worked with the very, very legendary photographer and music director. His name's Dean Carr. And what he's done, his resume is so extensive and exciting. It was such an honor to be working with a guy of, that caliber. And we were up at his home in the hills, and we did some shots at his place, and we went downtown Los Angeles and found some really cool areas to shoot. And I think it's definitely stepped up. We stepped up with the album, and we felt that we needed some pictures and some images of us to show the fact that, we're stepping up and we're coming for the throne on this album. So it was a good day. It was a good day all around, beautiful Southern California weather, and all the spirits were good. We were having a lot of fun, and, it's a good time. We had like a designer come in, a stylist, had all these expensive clothes we could never afford, and we just, it was all very specific to each guy's look and each guy's vibe, but keeping us as a whole, making us look together. And I was a little nervous at first. I was like, man, I feel like I'm in a freaking Mad Max or Black Eyed Peas video, and then after seeing just a couple of rough shots at the end of the night, I was like, oh wow, all right, this looks great. I love it.
So, hey, you guys have got something kind of very different for people that maybe haven't checked in a while called Welcome to a Wise Life. Can you kind of update me on what that is?
Right. Welcome to Wise Life. It's a partnership that the three of us, my brother Vasilios and I, we've partnered with our nutritionist, Michelle Welcome. And it's just like it is a positive health movement, to vaguely touch on it. And we have a group going on Facebook right now, and we just want, we want an ultimate community of our fans and people outside of the music, to come to as inspiration. We're very physically active, and we like to train, the warriors inside of us and keep that very relevant so that it comes across in our music. We're very aggressive and powerful, and we have a lot of energy. And when we're not playing music, we're either crossfitting or we're doing yoga or we're weight training, or anything to stay active and stay healthy. And that's kind of like the basis of what inspired us to kind of get this off the ground and running. So it's been very well received online so far with the group, and people are just there posting positive affirmations and posting how that this group has inspired them to hit the gym after 10 years. It's reacting just the way we would have hoped it to, even better, more so. We did a benefit a couple weeks ago. There was a really tragic event that took place in Las Vegas that caught national news. These two officers and a civilian were gunned down by these psychopaths while eating lunch at Cece's Pizza, and they were pretty much executed. And it was just like such a horrific thing to happen on a Sunday. It was like a week before Father's Day. These guys had families, and so really, my brother and I were here, and we wanted to use our music and the band to set up a benefit. So a week following the death of these guys, we put together this fundraiser, and it was the first fundraiser that Welcome to Wise Life had put together, the Wise Life. And it went over so well. News was there, radio stations came out. We had thousands of dollars in donations, and a lot of local businesses came and offered services for raffling. It was really spectacular, and that's kind of what we always wanted to do with the band, was be able to use the music as a platform to actually help out. The days of like 80s sex, drugs, and rock and roll, it was appealing at first, but when you realize that the world isn't some fantasy and there's a lot of horrible things going on, it's like, okay, well, how can we, push our music and help the community, and I hope one day, the nation or the world, kind of come together and do something positive and fight against the evil and the horrible things that happen in the world. So the Wise Life is just kind of like a way, a jumping point, to open people's eyes a little bit, or, to reopen people who feel lost and don't have the support, and it's going awesome. It's going really well. We're excited about it.
Well, it's another one of the reasons we love you guys, man, because we have a similar vision ourselves here, changing the world through rock and roll and trying to keep a positive image on rock. And it's just it's so appropriate you guys have the same thing. Having known you guys for a while, it just fits you all so well. So, hey, the new album, Peace at All Costs, is being built out there on the web as sort of your sophomore album. But I think I want to make sure we give a little more attention to the EP, the Enjoy the Pain EP. That album is so good. Can you tell me a little bit about the Miles of Rain tune that's on there?
Oh, wow. Yeah, that was written with two of my best friends from high school, Dino De Maria and Nick Giordano, who also actually have a song coming up on Peace at All Costs. So that song Miles of Rain was written quite some time ago, and it just was such a great song, but it never fit the band necessarily, because it was a little different from our hard rock sound. And when we finally got the chance to go, okay, let's show everybody that there is another side to us. We're not just a cock rock act, which the big institutions in the music industry love to garnish us as some active cock rock band. And it's like, no way, man. There's a lot of inspiration, and there's a lot of depth to the guys of Otherwise as musicians and artists. And Miles of Rain is a perfect example of that sound and that vibe. And it's hard to say, because it's hard to say really where the inspiration that song came out. It was the four of us. You know, it was let's see, like 8 years ago now. You know, I was just barely out of high school, and yeah, that song. We had a collection of songs, and we've got a song. If you really like that one, if you really enjoy Miles of Rain, we have a song called "Man on Fire" coming out, and it's really. I'm very excited about that one specifically on the album. So.
Well, the chance I've gotten to hear some of your ballads like that, some of those more, I don't want to call them obscure songs, but like that song and Heaven, which some of it, don't make the live set as much. It is a side of you guys I really, really love, and, I hope to see more of it, man. I'd love to catch you guys in an acoustic show sometime doing that stuff.
Oh, absolutely. We were thinking about doing an acoustic run, but we figured, look, let's just focus on the album and do the best we can on this. We've been off the road for like 8 months now, and we're getting a little restless here. So we'll be back on the road here soon. It's giving me some time. It's given us all, time to be with our families and hang out at home and get to know our friends again. Catch up with our lives we had before, the band started to take off, and we toured for 2 years. And me specifically, it gave me a chance. I'm getting my clothing line off the ground, Life by Music. I'm sure a lot of people who follow me, it's like my motto, it's my slogan, I live life by music. We all live life by music. And I finally had the chance. I could never do it while I was on the road. It was just too much to develop it and get it going, but it's given me time to get it going here at home. And when we get on the road, I'll have the first line out for my LBM brand. So that's really exciting for me. And I don't know. The guys are all just stoked to be playing new songs. We've been playing them the last few shows. Let's see, we had a few flyout dates. We played in upstate New York 2 weeks ago. We flew out there, and then last weekend we played in Green River, Wyoming, I believe. And yeah, we played some new songs. Yeah, the reaction to the songs has just been excellent. And no one even has heard them yet. So it just makes it so much more exciting that, when people can actually, digest the songs, listen to them, then come to a show and sing our new songs with us. Man, oh, God, that's like the most exciting thing I think an artist can hope for is like, that evolution and that growth with yourself and with the people who come out and watch you, your fans and admirers. So we're in a great place, man. We're really excited.
Well, we're excited to get to see you again, and I know you got a couple big festivals coming out. You've got Aftershock coming out, and I know you've got that Louder Than Light festival down in Kentucky. And man, there's a lot of the cruise ship people going to be at those festivals, and I'm just hoping to catch you on one of those cruises. We going through them. I'd love to see you guys on one of the boats.
Oh man, yeah, dude, we'd love to get on it too. We just got to make it make sense, and we've been offered a few things, and we've been caught up with writing for the album or whatever the case may be. We're on a tour, I believe, last year. Hopefully the stars will align and we can get out there and get on the boat. I would personally love some time out, in the ocean, and then to play my guitar as well and rock out. Oh man, that just sounds like too good of a time.
Well, Ryan, man, I can't wait to see you guys again, and I'm going to keep a real close eye on the tour dates. As you well know, man, we try. You're double digits for us. We see you as often as we can, and we love seeing you guys, man. And thank you so much for spending your 4th of July here with us on the Marr Rock Show.
Dude, we love Mid-Atlantic Rock Reviews, and we're really grateful for all the support you guys have given us. So, without a doubt, man, I'll talk to you guys on Christmas Day. I don't give a crap. I love it.
That's awesome, man. I got to turn that into a commercial. I'll talk to you on Christmas Day. I love it.
Right on, man.
All right, man. Well, have a great, enjoyable 4th of July. And before you hit the road hard and heavy again, get some rest out there. And, man, thanks again so much for being here.
Thank you, guys. Happy 4th of July to everybody out there, too.